Hello everyone, and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, your channel for cultivating inner peace and financial well-being in your seasoned years. Today, we're diving into a fundamental concept from Buddhist doctrine, impermanence, also known as anicca in Pali. This isn't some abstract philosophy, it's a practical tool for navigating the ups and downs of life, especially as we gain experience and perspective. Impermanence simply means that everything is in a constant state of flux. Nothing stays the same forever. Think about it, a blooming flower, a cherished friendship, the strength of your own body, all are subject to the ceaseless process of change. It's something that we, as adults, have witnessed time and time again. If you are enjoying this kind of content, please like and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. Life, in its essence, is like a river, perpetually flowing, never stagnant. Things come into being, they endure for a period, and then they inevitably fade away. This cycle isn't confined to the physical realm, it encompasses our thoughts, emotions, and relationships. Consider this: have you ever experienced a moment of pure happiness that stretched on indefinitely? Or a wave of sadness that refused to dissipate? Probably not. Even the most intense emotions are, by their very nature, transient. This is the essence of impermanence, touching every facet of our existence, from the smallest, most fleeting moments to the grandest, most significant events. Buddhism outlines four primary stages inherent in all phenomena: birth, existence, decay, and cessation. A beautiful sunset morphs into darkness, a brand new gadget soon becomes obsolete, even the most imposing mountains are gradually worn down by the elements. Nothing in this world is exempt from the relentless march of change, regardless of how solid or immutable it may appear. Even our minds are not immune. Our thoughts and feelings are in constant motion. One moment we might be filled with joy, the next we might be burdened by worry or frustration. This demonstrates that even our inner world is not fixed or static. Understanding this concept, especially later in life, can bring a sense of calm and acceptance. Now, before we go any further, if you're finding this discussion helpful and insightful, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. We want to continue bringing you content that enriches your life. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. The Buddha emphasized impermanence from the outset of his teachings. In his first sermon, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, he introduced the concept of change as the cornerstone for understanding suffering, dukkha, and the path to liberation, nibbana. Why is impermanence so vital? Because embracing it provides a framework for comprehending life's inevitable challenges. It reveals that clinging to anything, be it people, possessions, or even ideas, can lead to pain and disappointment. However, by accepting the ever-changing nature of existence, we can discover freedom and inner peace. Buddhism teaches that life is characterized by three universal truths, known as the Tilakkhana. These truths illuminate the nature of reality and guide us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world. These truths are the foundation of our grasp of the world surrounding us: impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Let's explore each one in detail, starting with impermanence. As we have said earlier, impermanence means that everything is unfixed. Everything is continuously changing. This is easy to see in the physical world. Seasons change, people age, and buildings crumble. But it's also true for non-physical things. Relationships grow and fade, emotions rise and fall, even our beliefs and opinions shift over time. Recognizing impermanence helps us let go of unrealistic expectations. For example, if we expect a moment of happiness to last forever, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But if we understand that all moments are fleeting, we can appreciate them while they last and move on when they pass. The second mark of existence, dukkha, is often translated as suffering. But it can also mean dissatisfaction or unease. The nature of impermanence is to let go of any suffering. One of the main causes of suffering is our resistance to change. Think about it. We often cling to things we like and avoid things we don't. When the things we love change or disappear, we feel pain. And when we're stuck in situations we dislike, we feel frustrated. This constant struggle against impermanence is what creates suffering. Now, if you are still enjoying this content, and are curious about the Buddhist Doctrine channel, please subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. The third mark of existence is anatta or non-self. This teaching is closely related to impermanence. It says that there is no unchanging independent self or soul within us. Why? Because everything that makes us who we are, our thoughts, feelings, memories, and even our bodies, is constantly changing. There's no single permanent me to hold on to. Instead, we are like a flame, a continuous process that depends on many factors to exist. Understanding anatta can be liberating. It helps us see that we don't need to cling to a fixed idea of who we are. We can grow, adapt, and let go of the things that no longer serve us. Impermanence is not random or chaotic. It happens because of certain causes and conditions. Buddhism explains this through the concept of dependent origination. Dependent origination is the principle that everything arises and passes away due to interconnected causes and conditions. In other words, nothing exists on its own. Everything depends on something else to come into being. Impermanence is a universal truth. It doesn't just affect humans. It applies to everything in existence, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. Stars are born, shine brightly, and eventually burn out. Mountains rise through tectonic forces and are eroded by wind and rain. Even emotions and thoughts are governed by this law. A moment of anger might feel overwhelming, but it doesn't last forever. Similarly, a joyful moment is precious because it too will pass. Now, before we go any further, if you're finding this discussion helpful and insightful, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. We want to continue bringing you content that enriches your life. By observing the world around us, we can see that impermanence is not a flaw or a problem. It's simply the way things are. Understanding impermanence doesn't stop at recognizing it in the world around us. It's also essential to reflect on how it influences our thoughts, actions, and overall sense of well-being. One of the main reasons we experience dissatisfaction in life is because we cling to things as though they are permanent. We hold on to people, possessions, and moments, hoping they will never change. But inevitably, they do. This creates a gap between our expectations and reality, a gap filled with frustration, grief, and longing. Letting go doesn't mean we stop caring about people or things. Instead, it means we stop trying to control or resist the flow of change. By accepting impermanence, we can appreciate life more fully and reduce the anxiety that comes with trying to hold on to what cannot last. Now, to continue this practice, please like and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content.